Okay, guys, here is me in the future. Let me turn my thingy on. I made you guys a video, and I say in this video that I'm going to share with you where Gappy's certificate is and all that kind of stuff and what I did with it. And then I tell you guys that I'm going to show it to you before the end of the video, if I don't forget. But you know what? I forgot. So before uploading, I remembered. So I'm going to go ahead and show it to you now. This is where I put Gappy. This is where she sits. I took that blue bag out, and I explained that in the video that's coming up. And here is, I'll take you guys slowly so I don't make you dizzy. And there it is, right up there with the cross. So that's where I put Gappy. Let me take you back without making you dizzy. And just like with Andy, we got a card in the mail from the Everhart Hospital. And so I shared that with you guys, but we got one for Gappy. So I'm going to share this with you too. And I think this is so cute. Oh, I love this. I hate that glare though. All right. And it says, a special pet will always leave paw prints on your heart. And I'll read this to you guys. And it says, "Dear Williams family, we are so deeply saddened for your loss of your beloved Gappy, and we know you love her so very much. Please take some peace, comfort, and healing, knowing that Hallie and Andy were there to guide her across the Rainbow Bridge. May their love be what you remember most. Those we love never truly leave. All of our love, Everhart Veterinary Hospital." And then you got this little paw print, "So sadly missed and fondly remembered. May precious memories ease your sorrow and pain." So I thought that was so lovely. And so I thought I would go ahead and share that with you guys. Hallie is a cat that we had. Her real name, her name was Isis, and the owner had her and her husband. The cat was married. They had kids, and where she was moving to, she could not have but only one pet, and that was it. So she had to choose which cat she was going to keep. So she kept the boy cat because he was more loving, he was more affectionate, and Isis was more firm and rigid and kind of cold. But she wanted Isis to go into a good home, so we took her and we named her Hallie. And it didn't work out with Hallie, and she was very mean and cruel to Gappy when we got Gappy when she was like 3 weeks old. And so we had to make a choice, you know. So I guess Hallie must be deceased, because the person that we gave her to actually worked at a pet store. And so it's obvious that Hallie has passed away. And I figured that because this has been like, you know, over 18 years. So I'm sure that Hallie had passed away. So now we know for sure that Hallie passed away. Okay. All right. So enough of that. So let's get into the video. And the other thing too, I did receive the, let me take you over here slowly. I did receive my Planny Thing subscription for the month of October, the month of August, but I used it. I didn't film it. It wasn't all that. I love this washi. The washi rips kind of easy, so you got to be like really careful how you use it. But I think Planny Thing still has this subscription available. So I'm looking forward to what she has for next month. So, all right, I'm done yapping. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. On to the video. Good evening, everyone. Hey, I hope y'all are doing good. I'm happy to be filming and to be speaking to you all. Let me turn this down a little bit. I like to listen to my evening jazz. All right. So, how are y'all? How's things going? I hope that things are going good in your life. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. I have to do that because it's insane. I'm so appreciative, and I will never be able to fathom or wrap my head around what is it that would be interesting that I would have to say. It's just that's just how it is, right? You can find a lot of interest in everybody else, but then you question your own, like why someone would be interested in yours. But it's just a thing. Don't worry about it. It's just a crazy thing. But anyway, I got a bit of happy mail here from the Happy Planner. I did want to say before I get into it, how could I not stop and say thank you so much for the kind, loving support that I've gotten through text messages and the comments on YouTube. I'm so grateful and so thankful to all of you for your love. It just means a lot. When my husband saw all the comments and he got messages from you all, and he just bust out crying that these ladies could be so loving and so kind, and to address him as well, to include him in their prayers. And May, if you're watching, Gary just really bust out crying when I told him what you said, so it's awesome. It's really, really awesome. It's needed. And we can always go back and read it again and again whenever we need it, and it's amazing, the power of words and what it does, Let's see. Gappy is on my bed. She's in her little brown, that little circle bed. I put the little blue thing, I tucked that away because that kind of looked tacky with her sitting on that. So I put that away, and I cut her paw print out, and I glued it to the certificate and sat it up on top of the bookshelf, right in front of the cross. If I don't forget, I'll just show y'all when I'm done filming this part. So, like I told you guys, we donated so much stuff. Have you ever had that type of OCD where, like to get your hurt and anger out, you just start cleaning and you start reorganizing things and redecorating things, and it's like that's what you do. That's how you get it out. And so I cleaned out the closet, our storage out there on the deck. We have a closet where the heaters and stuff is, but there's also storage area there. So I donated a bunch of lawn furniture. I donated just miscellaneous things that was out there. Went through my bedroom closet, went through my entire bedroom and just donated a bunch of stuff. Got rid of beach stuff because I was like, I probably ain't going to go back to the beach. So I just cleaned house. And I've rearranged things, to accommodate me, because like I said before, I've had things arranged to accommodate her and to keep her happy and comfortable and stuff. So I got my closet back. And, cleaned out there, did some like spring cleaning, got rid of some cobwebs and places that, I hadn't cleaned in a while. So I was able to get to that. And Gary was like, while you're out here cleaning the living room and the dining area, I even got rid of Christmas stuff, y'all. It was crazy. We had so much stuff loaded up to that donation center. It was insane, but it felt good. He wanted to rearrange. So we rearranged. All we did was take that single chair from the wall and put it right there. He wanted to make the living room look more sectioned off. So that was the only furniture. We got rid of a lamp. So we got rid of a couple of lamps and cleaned out a bunch of papers and different things like that. So So, you know, it's like a therapy thing, guys. It's like, you know, this is the new chapter of our lives as empty nesters. So we changed the house around a bit, you know, and we donated a bunch of things. And yeah, I donated Happy Planner stuff. I donated stickers. I donated the rings that we use, the Happy Planner discs. I donated notebooks that I had already decorated. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff. It was plus the stuff that belonged to Gabby. But we did keep her scratching board, and we did keep the bed, you know, the little round bed that's on my bed. And then the stuff that we have in her the little memorial sections, you know, where her little necklace, what do you call it? You know what, the thing they wear around the neck. That's ridiculous that I can't think of it right now. But you know what I'm talking about. And I got 2 bells that I have on my bracelet. One bell is for Gabby and one is for Andy. Let me see if I can get, yeah. So that was one of Andy's bells that by the heart. And then this one with the flower was one of Gabby's bells. So, because I always wore that for them. When they would hear me coming, I would shake my bracelet so that they, you know, and it would be so funny because sometimes Andy would think that it was Gabby and it was me. So it was just one of them fun things. But guys, I could go on and tell y'all so many beautiful stories. I can tell you some sad stories, but that is not what this video is about. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this Happy Mail stuff that I got from Happy Planner. They had a discount sale going on. Oh yeah, but before I do that, Gary wanted me to let you know, thank you so much for your prayers, and even the prayers for him. I told y'all that his blood work did not come back good, so he's been on electrolytes and different things of that nature, trying to take better care of himself, and he's been consistent in taking his vitamins every day, the amount that he's supposed to take every day. And also he's been eating better, like literally cutting out a lot of the sugars and stuff. So his eating has improved. But he did have a cheat meal. He ate a whole bag of barbecue potato chips. I mean, not a small bag. I mean, like a big bag in 2 days. So he did do that. And his CT scan came back, and they found out that he has kidney stones. But the doctor said it's just one large stone, really large. And they said that Gary should be in excruciating pain, and they can't figure out why. I know why. God is good. And that's why, you know, that pain is unbearable. And the doctor said the stone is so large that he has to take a laser and burn it or cut it into tiny pieces, really tiny pieces, so that Gary can pee it out. So that procedure is going to be done next week, I think, next week. But Gary thought that he had multiple kidney stones, but the doctor said he only saw one huge one. And I told Gary maybe he was looking at the same x-ray or the same CT scan from different angles, and he thought it was 2 separate things. But the doctor said he would double check and look again. But he said that was what they were going to have to do. The only other option would be and they'll just sedate him a little bit for it. But if the insurance doesn't help out, the insurance doesn't cover it, they'll have to do it the hard way, which means they're going to have to knock him out and go through the penis to extract it and break it down the hard way so that it can come out in the urine, and then they can test it and see if it is cancerous or not. So that's the update on Gary. And they really believe that once they get that kidney stone out of him, that all of the symptoms that he has been suffering from for years will subside. the extreme fatigue and all these other different things that were wrong with him, his adrenal situation, because everything affects everything. So once that is out, and they explained how that causes blood in the urine. I mean, they broke it down and explained it really good, and so it's like, yikes, man. Wow. Thank God you caught it when you did, but he should have caught it years ago. For it to be as large as it is, he's been dealing with that for a long time, and they did tell him that we believe you've been bleeding through in your urine for a long time. It's just because you just didn't notice it, until it got this bad. So God is good, and his grace is amazing. It really is. It is amazing. I don't know why he's not hurting there, like he should be. And I saw the CT scan, and it is a huge stone. So we will see. So I told him, well, you better work your tail off, build up a whole bunch of time off, get you some good vacay, build you up some good sick leave, because we don't know how things are going to turn up, so that's how that went. And the medication did reduce the enlargement of his prostate. So yay, thank God for that. So we'll see, we will see. And on a more positive note, my insurance reconsidered, y'all. Yes. Insurances have been a kick in the tail lately. And I mean, our condo insurance, we now have to pay a partial amount of our condo insurance that the HOA pays because the insurance company raised the rate by 15%. And to keep from raising our HOA dues, they just said everybody pitch in and pay a part of this increase. And our portion was $93, which is no problem. We can make that extra payment and give you that for our insurance. But yeah, my insurance reconsidered their decision to not cover my knee injections, because I was getting knee injections every year for my osteoarthritis. I mean, my knees are bone on bone. And the doctor said, look, either you pay for her injection, or we're going to have to do knee replacement surgery. And that's going to really kick you in the butt because that's expensive. And so I can get a shot every 6 months for a year, no problem. And instead of getting 3 shots, I get 1 huge shot. So that's a thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus moment for that. And our car insurance, remember I told you guys that Gary was really mad and he appealed. How dare you raise my wife's portion of the, well, it's more on the same policy, but raise the insurance on a 2020 Jeep that only has 3,000 miles on it. My wife goes nowhere. How dare you raise the insurance for her Jeep? That's literally highway robbery. So it was appealed, and the Maryland Insurance Commission, or whatever you call it, did not allow our rates to be raised. They realized that that was a huge mistake. So another thank you, Jesus moment. Thank you, God. I'm so grateful, that he rebuked that devourer. And I am just grateful. I'm just so grateful. I was like, wow, I can't believe it. So I'm glad to give y'all some good news, right? Some good news. And so there it is. And with so far, so good. Everything looks good. Hopefully we'll be going to the ocean or just the beach for my birthday. We'll probably just go to the beach and then go get a birthday dinner at Mission Barbecue because it's free. And while we're there, we might as well stop by Hobby Lobby just to see what they got, just to see what they got. And that's good enough for me. Really, that's good enough for me. I'm just hoping that October 6th, that we will be able to go to the ocean and literally spend like 3 days, 2 nights, 3 days in Ocean City. And I will definitely film that and share that with you guys like I have in the past. So yeah, if you have not checked out my created playlist, guys, they're for you. Some of them are private, but there are some that say sub videos, and that means it's subscriber videos. Those are playlists that you guys can see. And I can't remember if my Ocean City, my ocean and videos are on there, you know, for you guys to see. I don't think so. I think that's in family or either just under videos. But I know that there's some Manjaro videos that I made where I was at the ocean. So, you know, I've taken y'all through some things with me, and y'all, I'm serious. You guys have been with me through the high and the lows. You guys have been with me on strolls through the park by the water with Gappy and Andy. Y'all have been with me at Ocean City. You know, y'all have been with me through the highs and the lows. So I'm giving a special shout out to my OGs and my middle OGs and my newbies. Shout out to all of y'all. I'm serious. Thank you so much for being here with me. So, okay, I'm done. We are literally at 16 minutes of me giving you life updates. Let's jump into this here thing here. This was on sale for $20 at Happy Planner. And I know you guys that know I already had this book. I didn't need another one, but I wanted to use my extra coupon I had. So, and I did like this book. And so, I don't know, guys. I got it again. And I was going to actually just like wrap it up and just save it for my birthday. But it's like, oh, come on, guys. I'll be 56 years old. Do I really, really need to go through that stuff? You know, you just buy what you want when you want, if you can, and just go somewhere on your birthday and forget it. You know, I can't save this. Oh, man. So let's just take a flip through this. For those of you who have not seen this book before, this is the mega book, Oh So Many Stickers, Botanicals from Happy Planner. And I like it because I'm big on florals. And now this is on clear paper. What am I going to do with it? I have no room for storage. I'm going to be honest with you. My storage is at its capacity. So this is just going to stay just like this. And I'll just sit it somewhere. I don't know. I'll just sit it somewhere. But these are so beautiful. I love that. I love that. I don't know. I might see if I can squeeze it in my my storage, my stash. But yeah, I really like it. I don't know, guys. I buy stickers because it's what I like to do. And let's see if we can go a little bit faster. Okay, so we have down back here, appointment, remember. And I won't even be needing this that much because now that, you know, so many changes have taken place in our lives, you know, there's a lot that I'm not doing anymore. So I'm like not planning like I used to plan. But these are some really nice florals. So, yeah. And I love the washi strips. You know, I'm going to make another order over at Black Mountain Plans. I ain't kidding. Because I really want to get another one of the, what do you call it? Build Your Stash Kit. And I want to get a couple more pages from that September Faith Kit. Love it, love it, love it. So, yeah. So, that's this. This is like really got a lot of everything in it. And I don't need any of it. Not any of it. But yeah, you know, you can always. All right, so that's that side. Okay, let's see here. So this one I think is going to probably be more on the functional side. So we have order, start, top priority, date night, reservations, breakfast, lunch, reservations. Wow. Oh, look at that. We got our lined florals. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. So we've got some dates and some days of the week. Lunch, brunch, groceries. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I'm digging this. I'm not. I don't regret getting this. You know, not at all. Okay, so moving on. I also got this. Let's see, is this open? Okay, there we go. I just thought they were cute. So you only get a few sheets. And they're called succulents. I mean, spring garden. Did I say succulent? Why did I say that? But yeah, this was like, I don't know, $3 or something. So that's the pages. All right, then I got something for my big happy planner. And I got this because I like that it has like a mood tracker. And I like using my big happy planner when I'm laying in bed because I don't have to use a desk. You know, it's so big, right? And so I use it on my lap and it works out fine. So, okay, so let's see what we have here. So we have the week of, focus on, habit tracker, this week's highlights, next week's goals, mood tracker. So I thought that was something different that I could do while I'm laying in bed, you know, and you have your knees kind of bent up and you got your book in your lap and you're watching something and you're thinking, you know, like, what did I do today? What did I focus on today? What was today like for me? What did I go through? What was my mood like? Was I mean? Was I nasty? Was I loving? You know, and then on the back here is just like your journal or prayer even, you know, and the top part is dot grid and the bottom is lined. So I like this. I like this a lot. I really do. Not much I can do as far as decorating. I'm probably just going to leave it as is. Really no need to add anything, maybe except a line of washi at the bottom. But I'm glad I got this. And this, I think this was probably $4. I mean, it was a really good deal. All right, so moving on, I got this one. And this one is called The Pigeon Letters. Tell your story. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, I love these types of boxes. I love these types of boxes. Reminds me of that girl, Casthetic Plans. Yeah. So we have that. Let me try to figure out how. You know what? Can y'all tell I forgot to go and use my selfie stick? So that's why we got this angle. Let me see if I can just adjust myself a little bit. All right. So check this out. This is cute. Noted with the, oh yeah, that's pretty. With the little swirly, swirly flowers that y'all know I don't like. But either way, it's still pretty, right? You are magic and you can. Cool. Flowers need time to bloom, as do you, or so do you. And yeah, that is a true thing. Oh man, look at that. I love that washi. Oh yeah. I love that. The boxes are like really thin. They're not like Caliber Plan boxes or Mojo's boxes, but they're good. And this we can put around boxes, little corner pieces. If you have a circle box, you can put that around your circle box. And this is on clear, and this is on clear. This is pretty. Swirly, swirly. But I still like it. And see, the thing I like about another reason why I will always go back to Happy Planner is because I can use Gary's discount, Gary's first responder discount, and I'm so grateful for that. So even though something is on sale, you still can use your first responder discount. Okay. I'm liking this. Do all the things. And then we have this that says today. This kind of looks like, I thought it was a bug at first. Oh, looked like a mosquito in a way or something. I don't know. Maybe I just got mosquitoes on my mind because, you know, the West Nile virus is like rampant here in the Northeast. So it's like, don't go outside. I mean, so far we only had one person get West Nile virus in the state of Maryland, and they lived, they survived, they were treated. But man, I ain't trying to get that. I'm serious. I don't want nothing else. I'm serious. I done had enough. Okay, check it off. Cool. We got some repeats here, but still stuff that we can use. We got some circles. And we've got these big things here. And then some more boxes. Today's goals. Honey, today's goals is not going to fit in this tiny box. I'm sorry. Especially not with my handwriting. I don't even think red. I don't even think red could write small enough to... Oh my gosh, to fit in that box. All right, so we got check it off, top priorities, and that's it. So that is this book. And this one is called The Pigeon Letters. Tell Your Story. I think it's very elegant. And I did also get another copy of So Lovely. But you guys have seen that a million times. I done had like 10 copies. So then I decided I'm going to get this sticker book for the big Happy Planner. And it's The Best Day. And it's called Butterflies in Blooms. Okay. Wow, that is just so pretty. And this is on clear. Like, it looks like wall art. Oh my gosh. I like that. That is so beautiful. Life is beautiful and so are you. Oh wow, I gotta change hands. Hold on a second. See, I got a new phone case. Well, it's not new. I just switched my phone cases because I dropped my phone and I didn't have my protector on and it fell flat on the cement. I think I told you guys. So I said from now on, I got to go back to wallet phone cases. And so now when I hold the phone, I can't just hold it. Let me see. I can't hold it comfortably in my hand the way I used to. I definitely have to take it out of the case and put it in the selfie stick. And so my hand is like bothering me. All right. So that's one reason why the angle is like, how can I explain it? You guys can tell. Like, it's like a slant. It's not like straight up and down. Ugh, my hand is driving me crazy. I don't know why I forgot, but look at this. This is just so nice. I guess I'm just going to take this. It's going to take me some time to get my head together. I think about my baby girl. I think about a lot. And guys, I think about, you know, I do things fast. I clean fast. I'm like, it's almost like I'm always in a hurry to do stuff. And then I'll drop something along the way or bump into something and knock something over along the way. And I just need to slow down and take my time and do what I got to do. It's like I'm in a hurry to get things done so that I can do nothing or do this. And I'm trying to work on that. But you know what, guys? Honestly, because of Gappy, I have, and Andy's passing that's a year. Andy passed February 13th of last year, then Gappy this year. And Andy, we were able to sedate him so that way he would no longer feel the pain. Gappy didn't get sedated. Gappy went through the whole kit and caboodle. And I don't want to give any details right now. It was bittersweet and it was spiritual. But I've been thinking about my own passing. You know, I've been thinking about Gary's passing. And I've been thinking, am I going to suffer? Am I going to have a long drawn out death? I'm not scared of death, guys. I'm scared of dying. I don't want a slow, painful death. I don't want to be suffering. I don't want to be burned alive. I don't want to drown. I don't want to get, I don't want that, the things that you see and hear and read about. I don't want that I don't want to leave this world that way. I'm serious. It's like 2 hours will feel like 2 days. 2 days will feel like 2 weeks. It's that long drawn out suffering, before you transition out of here. That's what I don't want. That's what frightens me. And yes, I know that my life is in God's hands. Our lives is in God's hands. But it's like, I'm afraid of what he will allow, and I can't help it. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. What is it? What's going to take me out of here? So I should have got 2 of these. These are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that washi. And this is on clear. I'm going to have to go soon, guys, because we are at 33 minutes, which means I'm going to have to merge 2 videos into one. And my, the flash went out. But look at how beautiful that is. That is especially that. Oh, I love it. Love this. Oh, man. That is gorgeous. And I don't usually buy big Happy Planner sticker books. But look at that. Love it. Absolutely love it. And this is all on clear. And look at the bees. And I think about Annie too, my pet carpenter bee. I think about her. She's in the freezer, in the little coffin, that little box, trinket box, wrapped in cloth. Y'all remember Annie. For those of you who haven't, I had a pet carpenter bee. It's a sweet story. You have to check my off-the-cuff videos, off-the-cuff stuff, where God sent me a bee. And it was the most beautiful thing. It really and truly was. So I've got Annie and I've got Gabby. It's just unfortunate that I don't have Andy. But Gary made that decision. You know, you're not going to mutilate his body and then want to send me back the remains and then tell me don't look in the box. And he was like, no, don't send him back to me this way. It was a horrible experience, but I just want to let y'all know. And y'all remember in the video that I shared on YouTube that Andy left his body beautifully and sweetly before they mutilated his body. So he was gone, you know. That was the blessing. That was the blessing. That was the blessing, you know. So, but Gary was like, nope, I don't want it, you know, because it's a mental thing. You'll always know what the condition of that body is in. Even if they give it to you and you have them cremated, you know that there are parts missing. You know that that body has been disturbed and it messes with your mind. So Gary was like, no way. It was a crazy situation. I've only told one person the whole story about what happened. And when I told them what happened, they were crying. And this was a man that I told. And so it's for me to have to tell it to you, I would have to relive it. And I don't want to do that. And I don't want to put you through that. If Cherie, if you're watching, you would not want to hear about that. You would not want to hear about it. It was just that bad of a situation. So, you know, it is what it is. But because it happened the way that it happened, it prepared me for Gabby. It prepared me because I thought I was going to lose Gabby last year, you know, and God extended that. So, and then when things went the way that they did, I kind of like knew what to do. I was already mentally and emotionally prepared and ready for it. And that made it so much better, you know, and then the fact that I get her back and it was done properly and lovingly from a cremation center for animals called Agape Cremations, I think it is. And we all know what agape means. Agape, for those who don't know, is the most unconditional love that there is. You know, that's like the highest level of love. It's completely unconditional. So, yeah, so that's how that is. So, but yeah, guys, I would love to tell y'all my stories, and God knows I got a ton of them. Scary story. I'm talking about real life situations that were scary, supernatural scary. I have funny stories. I have tons and tons of stories, you know. And somebody had suggested that I do that, but I don't know. It's it's a lot. You know, and when a person tells you a story, you want to actually see their face too, you know. So, we'll see. But oh, here's I did forgot this. This is one of the new cases that I got today. I like this better than the case that I'm carrying because I love the feel of it in my hands. You guys know how I am. It's all about the feel. I don't like that hard, untouchable leather. This is hard, which I need it to be to protect my lens, but it's soft to the touch. And so I like this. And I could open this up, and this is where my phone is, and then this, and here's where my credentials and stuff are. And you can use this to watch a movie in several different ways. I think there's, let's see, is it like, I can't remember how I'm supposed to do it. But this snaps open. This snaps open so that you can use it as if to watch a movie. But I'm just going to put a little pretty, you know, scripture card there. But I like this because I love the feel, and I have my large zipper compartment with my fan and my headphones and things like that inside of here. So that is why I was like, okay, I need to find a new phone, some new phone cases so I can have some options here. And I just like this because I love the feel of it. It's soft. The one thing that I did want to share with you guys that I forgot to mention earlier, and this right here, my credit report. We got an alert today that our social security number had been compromised. And right away, we were told to go to Experian.com and request that a fraud alert be put on our account. And Experian will will forward this to the other credit bureaus, Equifax, and what's that other one? I forgot the name. So that way you are covered across the board. And then they also give you a free copy of your credit report so that you can look through it to see if there's anything suspicious and report it. So I just want to highly recommend, we all know that the national database was compromised severely. And so find out if your social security number was exposed. And if it was, go to Experian.com. And when you go down to the bottom of the page, where they have like customer support options and different things, click on that and it'll give you the option to put a fraud alert for 1 year on your credit report, and to protect your identity, to help protect your identity. Okay, so definitely check that out, guys. Okay, so I've been going on, and I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you so much for your love and your support, and welcome all of my new subscribers. And I will hope to see y'all in the next video. Hopefully everything will go smooth tomorrow, God willing. And pretty soon I will be doing a what's in my bag video. And I guess that's it. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye. God bless you, and I love you.